First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rukah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to Yakim and you, Akwat, that believe in all sincerity. I'm not too sure what I'm entitled this lesson, but I was pondering earlier today, okay, about this path that we're on, the ministry, being in this truth. And, when you meditate, a lot of things come into your mind, different, situations. Well, basically, I was thinking about how, we're always to stick to this truth. That's the default mode. That's the spirit to be in. Stay in the spirit. Continue on the path. Do the right thing. Keep your integrity. All these things are coming to my mind. Cleave on to the Lord, that you may be increased at thy latter end, because we're all catching hell. We're all suffering. Okay. That's a manifest token that, it's for the kingdom. This is for to be made worthy. Okay. Trying to correct behaviors, forever learning, forever trying to grow in the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay. Because, there's truly nothing out there. There's truly nothing but misery. People, they seem to be very miserable. People seem to be broken. No answers, just winging it, making it up, pretending, putting on a facade, entertaining, putting on a show. We don't got to do any of that. We just keep it real. But the scriptures say all that hate me love death, and that's what you're seeing. This culture, this wave, as Jake say, is just nothing but death, man. And as always, we ponder on things, we meditate, and yeah, let us continue on to this truth, man. Let it, do the right thing, as I put right here, This is a Proverbs 23:17. Let not thy heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of Yahweh all the day long. Right, all the day long. Fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's what we're supposed to be meditating on. Staying in the spirit, man. Not envying sinners. Not looking at other people's lives and how they opt to do the bare minimum in life. The easy way out, because being wicked and sinful is the easy way out. There's no accountability, there's no struggle, there's no sacrifice, there's no faith. Okay. And don't envy that. And 18, for surely there is an end, and thine expectation shall not be cut off. NLT, you will be rewarded for this. Your hope will not be disappointed. You see, the Lord will reward you for being faithful. There's an end to this suffering, man. Even when you're going through things, it ends. Your expectation, it's not going to be cut off, man. The scriptures say for hope, for everlasting grace and mercy. Roughly paraphrasing. That's what we're supposed to be looking forward to, the kingdom, man. There's something better than this. Excuse me. Proverbs 11:3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. And you're noticing that, if you keep your integrity, the Lord guides you. Okay, the spirit, the angels, you're protected when you remember. Hey, there's a standard to live by, man. And I don't care who's around. I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna live by this standard. You're gonna be guided, man. You're gonna be guided to make the wisest choices. The doors are gonna open. Your path is gonna be illuminated. It says, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. You see, the crookedness of those that transgress, okay, that's going to destroy you. You know, people, you know, there's something seriously wrong with Jake that he cannot connect the dots to why, you know, his life is in shambles, man. That's because you're crooked. You know, the foundation of your life is built on lies. And everything you pursue, okay, is fake. It's an illusion, false reality. And our people, they love to have it so, man, to be honest. You know, that crookedness, man, that's going to destroy Jake, man. Proverbs 4:14, enter not into the path of the wicked and go not in the way of evil men. You see? Yeah. Stop yourself, man, from entering the path of the wicked and go not in the way of evil men. Right. We just read, the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. Yep. Eschew evil. It says, for they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause them to fall. And you know, as innocent as people may seem, you know what? There's people out there that they're subtly trying to make others fall. There's a get over on you spirit so bad out there. There's, you know, and if it's not outward and open, it's subtle. You know, people pretend to be nice. You know, people pretend to be a certain type of way, but man, there's true snakes in the grass. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more into the perfect day. The more and more the Lord's gonna, you know, cause you to shine. Your judgment's gonna be as the noonday. If you make the right choices. The scriptures say, let patience have a perfect work. Be patient and let the Lord mold you. You know, you don't have to go through trials and tribulations. You might, you know, you might be in a season. You might be in a funk. Okay. But the perfect day is coming. You know, when we're perfected, that day is coming, man. Little by little, we know. The Lord's going to perfect us. Proverbs 31:6, let me be weighed in an even balance that the Most High may know my integrity. Right. We want the Lord to weigh us, you know. Examine us if there be every evil thing in us, to get rid of it. The Lord knows our integrity. You know, forget about what people think about you, on how you're moving. You know, let the Lord weigh you in an even balance, man. He knows your integrity. These people, you know, it's coming to the point where, like, if you have any kind of righteousness or uprightness in you, people, they mark you as a target. You know, people will come for you, but that's okay. That's okay. Do the right thing. Stay on the path. Lean on Yahweh B'Shem El Shai. You know, because, you know, as apostles and elders have said, man, the games are going to stop and the truth is going to be revealed. Okay? And there's nothing out there that is trumping this truth that we have. Nothing. And if there is, it's not showing itself. It's in last place. This has to be the truth. It is the truth. Proverbs 28:14, happy is the man that feareth always, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief. You see? And we don't want to get to the point where you didn't harden yourself from the deceitfulness of sin, you know, and you become blinded, that you just fall into mischief. You just fall away. No, man. Happy is the man that feareth always. You know, the men that are in the spirit, the men that are doing the work, they you know, they're not going to regret. As opposed to the one that has gotten hardened through the deceitfulness of sin and has fallen away. That's regret, and let us guard, man, because this world will take you if you let it, let us fear always, man. That's the proper spirit to be in, keeping our circle small with only those that we can trust, brothers that have been in the truth, because this place out here, these people they don't have the standard. They're liable to do anything. These people do not have a standard, and it's because of ignorance, but nonetheless, it truly is what it is. Acts 2:40, and with many other words did he testify and exhort, saying, "Save yourselves from this untoward generation." Right? Save yourself, from this untoward generation. These people are messy.
Strong's
Yep.
G 4646. Scalias.
Mm-hmm. As
Scalias.
that word, crooked, curved, perverse, wicked, unfair, surly, forward. Right? People is a lot of unfair treatment, a lot of frowardness, a lot of carnality. You know, it truly is a wicked generation. Yahushua truly is crucified in this city, meaning in Babylon the Great. So wanted to put this out there, man. Save yourself. Save yourself. The Lord wanted to give these people the truth. He would. They'll come in at their when the Lord wants them to. But in the meanwhile, continue to remain in the faith. All right, so it's a little something on my spirit. Lord willing, you was edified. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukak, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to you, Akim, and you, Akwat, to believe in all sincerity. Shalom.